Welcome to the Tal Shiar training facility. Were you expecting the training facility to be a tangible object? You should realize that the most valuable learning you will ever do takes place not in a classroom or a gymnasium or a firing range, but out on the frontier, where there are no instructors to evaluate your performance but the laws of nature. Besides, this way the Tal Shiar saves the expense of having to build, staff, and maintain an actual training academy. We are impressed with your service thus far. You will be much more useful to the Star Empire as a member of the Tal Shiar than an ordinary fleet officer. Very few are chosen. Fewer still survive the training. Though we may do as we wish and could simply press you into our service, tradition dictates that we present you with the opportunity to decline. With the understanding that this is a lifelong undertaking, are you willing to enter the Tal Shiar? Very well. From this moment forth, you are an operative of the Tal Shiar. Your vessel and crew are still technically part of the regular fleet, but from this time forward, your orders will come from us. I mentioned that we do our training in the field, in real situations. We believe that it is most effective to learn by doing, and as there is no dearth of crises facing our empire, there is also no lack of training lessons. Today, you will learn to put down a rebellion whose members have stolen one of our warships and are defecting to Federation space. It goes without saying that the Federation would learn a great deal about our technology if they were to receive one of our ships to study at length. You must destroy or capture that ship and crush the rebellion. In true Tal Shiar fashion, you will have to think quickly, using only the resources at hand, including your ship, your crew, and your wits. Maintaining the iron rule of the Star Empire is our ultimate duty. There is no failure in the Tal Shiar, only victory or death.
Warp drive engaged. Initiating scan. Red alert. Disengaging warp drive.
We mean no harm. We will return to our planet. But first we must retrieve an antidote to the Gaian virus that has reached epidemic proportions on our world. Wait! What if just a skeleton crew remained and you took the rest of us under custody? Certainly you will trust us to return for our friends and family. Wait! Wait! I know you are a ship captain in the Empire, but surely you are a Romulan first and foremost. The virus was released by a Tal Shiar weapons research facility here. The safety precautions were not enough.
Our Marines are boarding the target. Port shields down. Forward shields down.
Initiating rapid maneuvering.
Our Marines are boarding the target. Yellow alert. Target captured.
Well done. We are often called upon to make hard choices in the Tal Shiar, decisions which can affect billions. Through our efforts, we keep the Star Empire strong by asserting its dominance over any other concerns. You have correctly surmised that giving in to the demands of the weak, or even entertaining their point of view, can lead to fatal indecision and the spread of chaos. Let the Praetor or the Senate deal with the issues of the populace. If they fail to resolve a problem, we step in to eliminate it. Your command ability has never been in question, but I needed to see for myself if you truly had what it takes to be one of us. Welcome to the Tal Shiar. We'll get to that after I impart some new information. Now that you are one of us, I can reveal more about what happened to the Unity starbase. Correct. The initial attack by the Raquelli was motivated by Tal Shiar operatives. However, we gravely overestimated the Raquelli military's capabilities. They barely had the firepower to scratch the station's armor. You're as smart as I'd hoped. The Raquelli affair was a dangerous miscalculation on our part. However, multiple Klingon task forces soon descended upon Raquelli territory to investigate and launch reprisals. As we already had a large number of operatives in the area, we were able to use this incursion to our advantage. We lured a Klingon vessel away from its battle group and captured it. We then inserted our operatives, who assumed the identities of the vessel's key personnel. They were instructed to build support for a second attack on the base. The incident at the inauguration ceremony was their work. Unfortunately, that attack was foiled by the Klingons. Yes, it is not only an affront to the Romulan Empire, but its cloak detection array takes away our most valuable edge, the ability to move and deploy in absolute secrecy. The device has an effective range of 20 light-years, giving the starbase the ability to monitor 8 sectors worth of space for the presence of our deep-cover ships. Our intelligence-gathering efforts would come to an end, and even ships on our own side of the border could be tracked. The Raquelli are no longer an issue. Our operatives have been removed from the area. We are forced to seek other means to eliminate the station. An all-out war with the Klingons and the Federation would be triggered in that case, which we would probably lose. Fortunately, there is another option, which is where you come in again. We have recently become aware of a new Starfleet prototype vessel that is nearing the final field testing phase at Starfleet's Test Range Theta. Called the USS Incursion, it is said to have a holographic defense system, which will allow it to masquerade as nearly any kind of ship. That this would seem to violate the Treaty of Algeron seems not to have occurred to their engineers, but we will set aside our righteous indignation long enough to boldly steal the ship's plans and use them to destroy the Unity Station by disguising a warbird as a Klingon ship. This will hopefully plunge the area into chaos and skirmishing. and allow us the opportunity to reshape the region in a way more to our liking. We are beaming over equipment and instructions now. You will now follow me to the insertion point. You have passed the test. Your performance today was exemplary.